Hello, people. It's so good to be back here again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, I appreciate you. Thank you for your love and your support. And, right here, some revelation has been made known. Remember that a new chief of army staff has been appointed. And now there's a lot of controversy surrounding that because they are saying about 25 generals may go as he's appointed. What is it? What secret do we not know? What exactly is happening that about 25 had to go? Well, we'll find out in this very report, but please ensure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, ensure you like and share our video. And yes, right here it's a Saffron Media, and we are here to give you the best, the most trending, exciting, reliable and authentic happenings in Nigeria, especially in the area of politics and many more. So right here, it is something that you would like to really see. Okay, guys, without further ado, right here it says that President Muhammadu Buhari on Thursday appointed Major General Farouk Yahaya as the new Chief of Army Staff. There are reports that he replaces Lieutenant General Ibrahim Atahiru, who lost his life in a military plane crash in Kaduna last Friday. Prior to his appointment, Major General Yahaya was the general officer commanding one division of the Nigerian Army and the incumbent theater commander of the counter-terrorism, counter-insurgency military outfit in the northeast, code-named Operation Hadinkai. Yahaya is married and blessed with children. He belongs to the regular course 37. However, there are reports that Yahaya emergence may spell the end of career of about 25 major generals who were of the regular course 35 and regular course 36. According to military tradition, the new chief of army staff, who is of course 37, is junior to these officers and cannot superintend over them. Yahaya is also junior to the other service chiefs as the chief of defense staff. General Lucky Irabo is of regular course 34 intake, chief of naval staff. Vice Admiral Awal Gambo and Chief of Air Staff Air Marshal Oladayo Amao, both being regular course 35 intakes. It was gathered that the appointment of Yahaya, who is from Sokoto State, was a bit delayed because the president was trying to weigh the ethnic and religion factors in naming the new chief of army staff. A source said the president finally settled for Yahaya because many of the generals in regular course 35 and 36 were found to be from the same tribe or same state as other security chiefs in the Ministry of Defense, National Security Advisor Officer, Navy and Air Force. For instance, Major General Jamil Saham of Regular Course 36, former Commandant Nigeria Defense Academy, is from Kano, while the Minister of Defense, Major General Bashir Magashi, retired, and the Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Awal Gambo, hail from. From all indications, no fewer than 25 major generals from Course 35 and 36 will leave the force with the appointment of Yahaya. From all indications, no fewer than 25 major generals from the Course 35 and 36 will leave the force with the appointment of Yahaya. The source also cited another contender to the top military position, the Chief of Policy and Plan, Major General Benjamin Ahanotu of Regular Course 35, who is from Anambra State, which shares boundary with Delta State, where the CDS hails from. This is really tough. And I really wonder why the president is making his appointment like this. According to, hierarchy, if he were to pick a new chief of army staff, he should pick a senior general so that there won't be strife in such an area, especially such a very important area of the Nigerian system. Now, Nigerians speculated that the former chief of army staff was murdered, right? The former chief of army staff was speculated or alleged murdered. And now, He was actually murdered because he was beginning to, ask questions. He was asking questions that nobody thought he would ever ask. Now, good. But this very issue now has to do with a junior officer becoming the chief of army staff in the presence of so many senior officers. And this has actually caused there to be, they're saying some people will resign, seeing your junior, the person you trained, or someone that you have been in service over for some years. In fact, a lot of opportunities that you were opportune to go to or do when he is still a junior officer, and all of a sudden he was put over every other person. Though life happens and sometimes we should accept it, but I'm afraid this will likely cause another problem in the Nigerian army, because if the former chief of army staff was murdered just because he was asking questions, especially about the funds that was meant for the, to purchase weapons, and because of all of that, he's saying that some people should be tried. They were calling names upon names of former chief of army staffs, some of them like that, Ministry of Defense and the likes. And it was shocking that we were told that he died in an air crash. It is almost impossible for such a thing to happen, because even the aircraft has not even left Kaduna airport when it crashed. So you can imagine that something must have been done to that aircraft. But that is not the issue. The issue now is, if the former chief of army staff could be easily killed, then this new chief of army staff should really tread softly, I would say, because now it has been named a lot of people that he is junior over, and some people might likely retire like, hey, how can this person now start presiding over me? It is really a difficult pill to swallow, but of course life happens, and I believe most of them should just take it the way it is, because that is life for you. Sometimes life just do not have to follow protocols. Sometimes some of the protocols might just be broken, and yet something shocking that the president was actually looking at some of the region, ethnic and all of that, to pick a new chief of staff. For me, I feel it is not different from whatever he has been doing, because now it is revealed that this new chief of army staff hail from Sokoto State, and for me, I don't feel there's any difference. He is from the north and he is a Muslim. So what difference does it make? In the southern part of the country, to them, it is the same thing. Whether new chief of army staff or former chief of army staff, whether they are from different tribes or whatever, they don't care. For the fact that they know he's from the north and he's also a Muslim, it is enough proof for them to know that this does not have anything to do with, any other region. It is what the president wants to do. He just wants to make sure that, that the other chief of army staff are not from the south. So really, I really don't seem to get what the president is really doing. But all the same, guys, you've heard it all. Thank you so much for listening. Drop your comments, give this video a thumbs up, and turn on the notification bell. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.